God found Gideon in a hole. He found Joseph in a prison. He found Daniel in a lion's den. Moses was a stutterer. Paul was a murderer. Jonah ran from God. Peter had anger issues. Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. Next time you feel unqualified to be used by God, remember that He tends to recruit from the pit, not the pedestal. Many people, you would never believe God would use them just looking at them. Stop judging on outward appearance. Many people that they know the Lord is using them would oftentimes think, and I know I do sometimes, like, God chose me. Oh, you bet you He did. He moves through us and works through us and speaks through us. All glory goes to Him. I just sit back and let Him do the work through me. That's all. But yeah, guys, we have this tendency to think, oh, this person that looks right, dressed in a $900 suit, oh, that's the one that God is using. God could use somebody like that. I'm not saying He never does. But here's the thing. There's many people looking like that. They could be the biggest freaking hypocrites ever, and they go home and they do some of the most vile things ever. And they act like they don't do any wrong. When you gently, politely confront them on the issue, they freak out and act like they're not doing wrong, and say, oh, how could all you people be used by God, you common folk? Well, I'll tell you what, when you sit back and you actually let Him and you put aside your pride and everything else and realize that on the outward it doesn't matter so much as the inward. You can look fine on the outward, but you can have a nasty, rotten heart inward. And the problem is people dress the outside to look nice to try and hide that. The fact of the matter is you ain't fooling God. And let me tell you something, as long as His people are asking for discernment, you ain't fooling them either. So, get this, just remember, guys, God has the most jacked up family ever. And just look at all the people in the Bible He's used. He used broken people. They found new meaning. And He's doing the same with all of us, brothers and sisters. I love yous, and yous have a most blessed day.